searching for a communion meditation, I came across one that I thought was I'd like to share with you this morning. Hugh Latimer was the Archbishop of Canterbury. He lived back in the 16th century, 1487 to 1555. As such, in his time, he was viewed as the highest church official in England. There was a time when archbishops were appointed by the king, and the king expected loyalty. The conflict in the mind was intense. On one occasion, the king visited Latimer at Canterbury, and evidently it was an unexpected arrival. Latimer began his sermon this way: Latimer, Latimer, be careful what you say. Henry the king is here. Latimer, Latimer, be careful what you say. The King of Kings is here. Is it so? Our Lord assures us of the fact in Matthew 18 and 20. Where two or three come together in my name, there I am with them. It is one of the most difficult things to realize, and one of the simplest. We are often so taken up in worship that we begin to pay attention to ourselves. Are we singing well? Isn't that wonderful music? Right on, preacher. Yet for each of these moments, we must realize that our Lord is in our midst, unseen, but not unnoticed. The singing is not just for our amusement, not just for the joyful noise. It is to put us in tune with Him by praise, by petition, by thanksgiving and song. The sermon is to teach and remind us of His commands. All our music and all our words must be done with this in mind. There is more. His presence in our midst is the source of our unity. A person has one body. That person also has one spirit. We are one body because we have one spirit, the Spirit of God. In a very real sense, which the world cannot understand because it cannot understand or know God. We are one. We are one here, we are one around the world, and we are one throughout all ages. Not because we agree, not because there are no factions, not because we are wise. We are one because He is one. Though three, and therefore we are one, though many. We are formed into one body in imitation of Him. It therefore is important for us to realize this most at communion. We are one. Now we eat at the table as one. Do you come to this table with thoughts which hurt the unity of His body? The church? Are you simmering the stew called anger? Are you chilling the warmth of friendship and have and love and the arctic of jealousy? Consider well. Examine yourself and say, is there anything in my heart and mind which hurts the oneness of His body? If so, ask forgiveness of him and of those you have offended, and partake of His generous forgiveness. Let us pray. Our Father, as we partake of this loaf, which represents to us His body broken on the cross, Help us to clear our minds of all thoughts and focus on its full meaning. Help us to love one another as we pray in Christ's holy name. Amen.
Amen.
Let us pray. Father, we continue our thanks now for this fruit of the vine, which is to us the blood shed by Christ on the cross and the symbol of our new covenant with him. Help us to focus on it in its full meaning. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.